Hey everyone, today I wanted to talk about leaving your own review on your own shop on Etsy. Now, before we get into this, it is technically against their guidelines. It's called shilling. And if they find out that you're doing this, you could be permanently banned or they could just terminate your account. So I don't advise doing it, but I want to talk about how to do it and why, you may want to do it. I've been selling on Etsy for probably 3 or 4 years, about 4 years now. I've sold over 800 different items, and I have currently over a few hundred 5-star reviews. But on occasion, I'll get a customer that purchases from me, and then for whatever reason they don't like the product, or they don't put it together correctly, or they don't follow the instructions, and without contacting me first, they'll just go to Etsy and leave a 1 or 2-star review. A lot of the times, every time, I'll reach out to these people once I see this review has been posted on my account and say, sorry that you're unhappy, we're here to help if you'd like to talk, we want to make it right. We'll send you a prepaid shipping label if you just want to send it back for a full refund. But 9 times out of 10, they never get back to me, and it's frustrating because now here I am stuck with this 1 or 2-star review on Etsy, and it's not accurate. The customers don't even want help. And like I said, I've messaged them 3 or 4 times. They never get back to me. It happens all the time. I've only had about 5 or 6 1 or 2-star reviews, but they never get back to me. I don't know what it is. If they just, who knows? So today I want to talk about leaving your own review on Etsy, on your own shop, and how to do it. Now, one more thing before I get started here, ethically, this might not be correct, and I don't abuse this on my shop, because it costs money to leave your own reviews, because if you're purchasing from your own shop, you're paying Etsy's, sellers, the closing fees for the item, you're having to ship the item and all that stuff. So you lose money per review, but that's not just the main reason. Ethically, it's probably not correct. And again, I don't abuse it, but anytime someone leaves a negative review, it's the first review new customers see when they go to your shop and look under your reviews section, because usually the newest review is posted first. So by leaving your own reviews on your own shop, occasionally it drives that other one down. I don't see anything wrong with that from time to time. Okay, so when you're going to leave a review on your own shop on Etsy, there's 3 things that you want to make sure you do correctly, or Etsy could find out and ban your account. Number 1 is your IP address. That's pretty much the address of your computer or your mobile device. Every device that connects to the internet has an IP address, and Etsy has systems in place where if it can tell that you're creating accounts under your own IP address and then purchasing under the same IP address and having it shipped to yourself, that's just a red flag all the way across the board. They're probably going to find out and delete your account. So first thing I would recommend doing is never using your own computer or your own cell phone or anything like that. Now, where you can go, any public library has computers with internet access. Usually in my neck of the woods, I have 4 libraries in like a 5-mile radius, and each library has 30 computers. Now, each of their computers has a separate IP address. So, and it's free to create, have a library account, and it's free to use the internet there every day for 1 or 2 hours, at least where I live. So you want to go to a public library and create different Etsy accounts. So if you're just, for the purposes of this video, we're only going to be saying how to do it one time, how to create 1 review. So basically, you want to go get a prepaid Visa card. This is like a Visa credit card that you can purchase at Walmart, Target, any drugstore, Amazon, and it doesn't have your name on it, and you can use it for anything, online or in stores. Now, there is a small fee to buy these. The $100 ones are $6 a fee. The $50 ones are like $4. So you pay a little bit of money to buy these cards, but it's the first step. The advantages of using these are it doesn't have your name on it, and it doesn't have, it's not the credit card that you actually have listed on your Etsy account, or anytime you make a purchase on Etsy, you're probably using the same credit card. So this is an anonymous credit card. Next thing I would recommend doing, again, go to your public library, create an account there so you can use their computers, and create a free email account, either Gmail or Yahoo or Hotmail. almost all those email places are free. Create a free email account and then head over to Etsy and create a new account under that new email address. Now, once you're on there and you're logged into Etsy and you can tell you have an account created, go find your product on Etsy and purchase it, okay? And then when you have to complete checkout, pay with your prepaid Visa card, and you're gonna have to enter in a shipping address. And I usually pick some random address in either Montana or Idaho or Alaska or somewhere else that doesn't have sales tax. If you have it shipped anywhere else, Etsy's gonna wanna charge you to collect sales tax. So have, the item shipped to some state that doesn't have sales tax. I usually choose Oregon or Montana. Now I was gonna say, Etsy requires, they wanna see tracking that, the seller has actually shipped the goods. So you're gonna have to ship something. I usually just ship an empty box with that, I print out my shipping label on my home computer, slap it on the box and ship the box out to, some random address. Just go on Google Maps, find some random address and ship an empty box. Now, one thing I advise is writing on the box, someone's random name and then put "or current resident," because if you don't put "or current resident" on the shipping label, the post office might not deliver the goods. They might just ship it back to you. So always write "or current resident" on there. Now, once the order has been delivered and you've tracked it on your home computer because you're the seller and you can see that the box that you shipped has been delivered, you can just simply go back to the same library, try to get on the same computer that you created the account on Etsy with, and log in and leave yourself a review. That's all there is to it. So there's 3 things. Don't use a computer with IP address that they can track that is associated with your home computer or your mobile device. Use, prepaid gift cards that you can buy anywhere and ship to, an anonymous address. I mean, you can ship anywhere you want, but again, I choose addresses that don't charge sales tax. So for each review I leave myself, it costs about, $8 to $12, which adds up. And again, is why I only do it once in a while if someone leaves me a 1 or 2 star review. Now, another thing I do on those 1 or 2 stars, if I've messaged them 3 or 4 times, they're still not getting back to me, I want to help the customer and they're just not replying for whatever reason, and that review's still up there, it pisses me off. So you can respond to a 1 or 2 star review on Etsy and leave your comment. The problem is, once you've posted your reply to that review, Etsy locks that, both the original poster, the buyer, and your comment. So the buyer can no longer edit their comment or delete it or anything. It's permanently locked in. And I've also found out if you delete your posted review, you don't have the option to repost. I found out the hard way. I wrote out this long, nice response to my customer's, negative review, and then I realized I made a couple typo errors, so I deleted it and I wanted to repost it. No, once you've deleted it, there's no getting it back. Now, again, I'm not doing this or making this video to have people, artificially inflate their reviews just so they can look like they have more reviews. That's not the reason I do it. I do it because I don't find it fair that someone can leave a negative review even though you're bending over backwards to help them and they're not replying, and then Etsy doesn't even allow them to delete it after you make a reply to their negative review. It's just upsetting. So I do it on occasion to drive down that review, so it's just not the first review people see when they come to my page. Because again, I've sold over 800 items, have hundreds and hundreds of 5-star reviews, but occasionally you get some bad seed, some bad egg, some weird customer that comes out of the woodwork, purchases, doesn't read the instructions. Like, I had one lady leave me a negative review because the post office was late delivering their goods. I shipped it on time, but the post office was late. It was out of my hands. The post office I'm not associated with, and it upset me because I'm like, that has nothing to do with the product that you have. It has to do with the shipping carrier, and I'm sorry they were late. The post office is sometimes late. So I wrote Etsy saying, hey, this person's review has something, they said something that has nothing to do with me, and please remove it. And they were like, sorry, we're going to keep it up. So I'm like, what else are you going to do? I got to help myself where help is needed. So yeah, other than that, the only other con I would say is it costs, again, a little bit of money because you're going to have to pay Etsy's commission, their final value fee for selling the goods, and you're going to have to buy the prepaid visas, which cost a little bit of money too, but I don't know what to say. You know, it is what it is. So I hope you found this video informative and helpful in any way. If you did, please give it a like. If you didn't, please give it a dislike. It both helps the YouTube algorithm. Any type of engagement's better than no engagement. So yeah, if you have any questions, please leave them in the comments below, and see you in the next video. Bye.